We are here to express our concerns that the current eviction process in our state and its impact on landlords. As a property owner, I have experienced firsthand the challenges that arise from prolonged eviction proceedings, which can have significant consequences for landlords. And I want to thank Council Member Jared Newman-House for coming out and supporting us on this issue so far. While tenants facing eviction are often provided with free legal assistance through programs like Housing Justice Project, landlords are left to bear the financial burden of hiring their own legal counsel to protect their property rights and interests. Housing Justice Project provides free attorney to tenants facing eviction. While the goal of this project is the protection of tenants from unfair eviction, I'm greatly troubled by the fact that some tenants are receiving these free legal services based on lies. False allegations used to obtain free service and pursue legal action against landlords is a disturbing trend that not only damages the reputation and livelihoods of these property owners, but also undermines the integrity of our legal system. Squatters' attorney used issuance of anti-harassment and restraining orders to prolong the eviction process and intimidate the landlords. Our tenant has obtained a restraining order against my husband based on false allegations. He has made many false claims which have been entertained by the Housing Justice Project, resulting in significant distress and financial burden on us. This practice is unethical and it undermines the integrity of entire Housing Justice Project. The Housing Justice Project is a taxpayer-funded defense firm for tenants who do not pay rents. Housing Justice Project received $6 million from state of Washington. It's concerning that they have used almost $100,000 for a single tenant. It's difficult to comprehend how this $100,000 can be justified for a single tenant. Public funds are used to support the Housing Justice Project. I believe that it's crucial to promote the transparency and accountability in how these resources are allocated. This includes providing a detailed breakdown of costs, outlining the specific legal services provided, and demonstrating how these expenditures have contributed to project's goal. The Housing Justice Project should reevaluate its processes and procedures to ensure tenants' claims are thoroughly vetted.
Ms. Rao, you can't concede your time. Yeah, if you want to speak, you can. Thank you.
She can speak on my behalf. It's okay. Next 3 minutes, if you want. Let her finish.
If the deputy mayor would allow.
That's fine. You're giving your turn to her.
Yes.
Yeah. Please, go ahead.
Okay. So we urge the state legislature to update the squatter laws in Washington. Squatting has become an increasingly prevalent issue in our state, causing significant challenges for property owners. Current squatter laws in Washington allow individuals to gain legal rights to a property after a certain period of time. The eviction process can be lengthy, complex, and financially burdensome for landlords. This is particularly true when tenants contest the eviction or engaged in deliberate tactics to delay the process. In such cases, the landlords are often forced to navigate a maze of legal procedures and requirements, resulting in months or even years of lost rental income and mounting legal fees. This lengthy time frame often leaves property owners feeling helpless, as they must endure a drawn-out and costly legal process to regain control of their own property. I strongly believe that it's time for the legislature to revise and clarify squatter laws in Washington to better balance the rights of property owners and the interest of squatters. This could include shortening the time frame of adverse possession claims, implementing stricter requirements for squatters to establish legal rights, and providing more accessible and efficient legal avenues for property owners to address squatting situations. Thank you.
Thank you, council members, and thank you, Jared, for standing with me against injustice. And thank you to the staff. This is the Bellevue neighborhood staff, which taught me the civic engagement, and they're all here. And they taught me how the city works, and I appreciate and I was in a Bellevue Essentials class in 2017. And thank you to the staff, thank you to the council. So I will email you my today's speech, but make it a short time. That's the only thing I request you to ask Housing Justice Project. My lawyer is trying to contact them that when this person is going to leave my property. Simple. When he's going to vacate my property. Can please, on my behalf, just it's a simple thing. We don't need restraining order. We don't need a police resource. 4 police officers coming to give me this document. 15 police officers coming to stop the freedom of speech when I'm standing on the public property. And I'm not naming that guy. I was protesting against the injustice the Housing Justice Project is doing with me. So I believe in humanity. I respect everyone. I respect the staff. I respect the council member. And I respect Bellevue Police. We don't need to waste these resources. If police could have called, I would have come here and picked this up. So you don't need to send 4 sources. So please stop this cruel joke which is happening for 2 years. Everyone, international news, it's now everyone around the world is watching this. Please, I'm a peaceful and I'm a justice seeker. I believe in humanity. Please get an answer from Housing Justice Project that when this
Mr.
criminal
Serrao.
will leave the property.
Thank you. We do have just enough time for our final pre-registered speaker, and that is Sue Mercer.